There we go. Join Japan 8. There we go. Fudge duck. Buddy. What was I doing? Multiple anomalies because it resets. Sure. Come on, where are the anomalies? One. That. The others. There's only that one. What's in the store? Anything good? Same damn bird outfit. Nothing good now. Same crap, different day. Thank you, Tomato. Nothing I want. We're good. Okay. What were we last on? I'm not even sure what we were last doing. We ain't got a damn clue. Okay. A new person in Haram. Guess not. Ega. Still gotta kill 51 bandits, 100 bandits there. Missing one teapot. Missing one painting from another castle. Students, take out the corrupt dials. Killed all the shinobis. Got the Templars. Killed another dial. Oh, we should go kill another one. What do you think? Or should we take out these guys? Got the Iron Hand Merchants done. Okay. Come on, die can. Fushi. Oh, I know where they all are. Should I assassinate them now? Valley. Where is he? Hold on a minute. Where is he? Yamamoto. Oh. Somewhere in the river valley. Alright. Central Yoshino. This is Central Yoshino right here. Beyond upstream of Mitterrand Valley. Scout should be able to, if I had a scout. You know, I really hate it when they don't have scouts. I think the scout thing needs to reset a lot faster. Yep, I do. That travel over here. Then we'll get the scouts reset. It's going to cost us money to do it. Instead, they have to take a whole season to get around there. Which is kind of freaking dumb. Alright, where's the scout reset thing? This is the house, right? Inside it, not in it. Makes no sense. Reset them all. I don't have any resources. Good. Alrighty. So. He is up the river. Cucino, so we've read about here somewhere. Scout. Dispatch. Hiya! There he is. I'm gonna go from here over there. Got it. Aha! 36 meters that way. Got his butt. Down we go. Fly it like 5 meters. Should be like right on top of me. Good meter coming. There's the bee.
That man dresses like a mountain monk, but he walks like a soldier, an imposter Yamabushi.
Real slow like. He's done, yeah. He's deep. After the next one. We'll do that later. We are killing Yamabuchis. Where's the one with the gold rocks? It's this one, right? Yeah, let's finish these off and get the gold rocks. Omi. She is southwest of Ibu Highlands. He's at Nomura Village. Is that Omi? I finished the story, by the way. Yeah, I finished it up. Ibu Highlands. What the hell is Ibu Highlands? That's Omi. Ibu Highlands. Yes. He's in Norma Village. There's gotta be a village around here. Is this it? Norma Village. Which means he's right here. That's biatches. Alright. Okay, how are we getting there? Are we gonna go by land or sea? Good question. I like Shadows. It's good. It's really good together. I think it should have needed more work. The Parkour is kind of sloppy. I think it's sloppy because it's just sloppy. The worst I've seen parkour like this is Valhalla was a little sloppy in the beginning until they fixed it. And I still don't understand, and maybe I will someday, why they fuck up the parkour every time. start a new Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Oh, I know why. Because the parkour in what was it, Odyssey? It wasn't Odyssey. It was no, it was Odyssey. I thought the parkour in Odyssey was pretty good. It didn't glitch. It didn't stick on walls. You didn't walk up to the edge of a roof and stop dead cold.
Something is not right.
What else? Yeah, it was those things. You didn't stick on a roof and stop dead cold like you do here. They always do that because they fine-tune it, and the problem with it is they've got to stop fine-tuning it. If it's already good, leave it where it's at. You know what I mean? Start doing the crane stuff. See if it goes really good. Here. Dun, 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 dun. He's over there with his buddies. Guards in front of her and everything else. Why not one thing?
That was your last chance.
Hey, now.
You.
How's that? Good?
The sword hunt is over.
Matter, buddy. You're down. What happened? Looks like he's taking that. He's taking a deep sleep. Oh, everybody's free. Uh-oh. The guy or something. What's up with these dudes? Why'd they stop? Alright, who else is target? If I get all these targets done, there won't be no more targets to do. Alright. Assassinate the hedonist. Outer farmlands. The hedonist. Umi, Eastern Endo, River Valley. River Valley. What's that? It's over here, isn't it? Ah, there it is. Eastern Endo River Valley, so it's this way somewhere. Out of farmland. Uh-oh. I'm gonna hit it. It's right about here, just because. Shits and giggles. Kazuka. What's this? 5 days. Farmland, so he's probably right around here somewhere, right? Yeah. I should go in and start cleaning out these freaking castles. Hell. No soda. Oh, buddy. Friday. Okay. I know, I should have won a rock scene time. It looked real good. Whoa, he's gonna be around here somewhere. There he is. There he is. Here we go. Baby.
Stick to the shadows. I don't want trouble.
I'll give you this. You know, across here, over there. Keep guarding around, right?
Trouble! What's out there?
Not me. Oh, shit, look at that. Oh, right there. How do we get in? How? Oh, we just go up.
Don't let the shinobi go!
Ah!
Inside the building!
Inside the building, yes. Inside the building, yes.
Think you can beat me?
How
you
did...
have a team.
Please. I don't want to die.
The daikon Okudaira Toshizo is dead. The field workers will no longer have to suffer for his selfishness.
Yeah, you. Anything else? Want some of this? Well, yeah. Next. Come on. Next. Come on.
What is...
That's the corrupt daikon dealt with. I must tell Kuma.
Now we go tell Kuma and get our money. Alrighty. Max levels is 60. It's why I'm going to 60 before I grab too much stuff. Okay? I'm trying to grab the gold bars so when I get to 60, if there's stuff in my inventory that I already have, that's maxed out. To my level. Yas! I'm gonna go tell Kuma so I can get my gold. Too far, we're just gonna pop over here and then we're gonna go talk to him. See, where's my gold, bitch? I want my money. Gotta fund this outfit somehow. Where'd he go? Hold on. Let's see if this thing's got a teapot. Hey lady, you got a teapot?
Welcome, welcome.
No teapot. Oh, good horse. Thank you, lady. Appreciate it.
It has been a pleasure.
I know. It's been a real good boy. Thanks. I didn't have a teapot, by the way. Who's the guy over here in his house? What? Maybe up there. Oh, he's up there at the garden's house. Head it up. Let's go. Yes. What's up, big dog?
That look in your eye.
The people are free.
One soul. I am grateful for what you have done. This way, please.
This way, please. Lady Oti. Lee.
Lady Nene.
Naoe of Iga. I want to thank you personally for freeing Lady Oichi from the shackles of the daikon. They were ruthless in their methods, but so were you. And with that,
I understand. You used us to achieve your own ends.
while Lord Hideyoshi takes to the field of war, the other what you have won here is information on how to steward it. Witch tax practices failed, and sword hunts, land surveys, tools which in the hands of weak men will harm, not help. But in the right hands,
A single blade with right purpose.
you are wise beyond your the land under one sword. Lord Nobunaga's dream. He lies dead, but the dream persists. An ember sailing through the dark. The house of Hashi.
Promise me. Promise me that this path will not echo Nobunaga's cruelty. Or his blood-soaked ambition.
The people and I owe you a great deal of thanks. My attendants will see.
She didn't promise. You notice she didn't promise anything, right? I'm gonna have to kill her in the long run. She's coming. Future days, I will have to sneak. Sneak. Whether people like it or not, you kind of got to stabilize the land. It's part of the thing. Okay, this castle here is very dangerous. Gosh. There's some big bad guys in there, and they don't play around. Okay. It's that mission everybody wants. I don't know why they talk about it. Okay, should I do it with Yosuke? Probably. So that one's done. There's another list down. Got me another gold piece. Got me a gold piece from the Iron Hand. Alright. Give me a gold piece from this one? Nope, this is just weapons. Nope, no gold piece. There's another one that's got gold piece. Yay. Yeah, we'll get back to you guys later. That's how it's gonna be, yeah. What the hell was that? Gather hemp cloth? Okay. Collect 5 shards. Students. We got 4 of those left. Run out of stuff to do. Okay, and go see the students. What do I get? Anything good? That's a blue one. That doesn't make any sense. the idiots can run around naked as usual. Got it! Okay, let's go talk to the tempo merchant and get this one done. He's based in Kai. He's southwest of Nurgatori. Kai's way down here. Nurgatori, southwest of Nurgatori. What's Nurgatori? Say Nagarori? I don't see it. I don't see it anywhere down here. Place I haven't explored yet? I don't got a clue. I hate when you don't know where anything is. I don't know where Nagawari is. That's Sakai. Head this way to do this. We'll start from here. No, because if you don't know where it is, you're just wasting scouts and you have to get them back. But you can't find it without scouts.
Actually,
do a lot of this. And you have to because the mountains are so it's crappy trying to travel over a mountain or walk over it. You can't walk over a mountain, you can't climb a mountain, you gotta fucking go around it, through it, follow the road up through it. The forest is too dense, you can't go through that. It's one of those where you say open world and they're like, no, you gotta go here. No, and everybody's like, well, you gotta get the birds. Why? They don't do shit. The synchronizing the birds crap doesn't do nothing. Not a damn thing. It doesn't synchronize the land, it doesn't cover the land, it doesn't do shit. So the whole point of climbing up there is what? For a fast travel point? And that's the truth. What is it? For a fast travel point? That's all it's worth. Back in the day, you used to be able to synchronize the whole country, and when you did, it brought it into view, and it made it green so you could see it, and you would travel it, and everything would pop up. And they're like, oh, we don't like that. Well, I do like that. I'm sorry. Fucking you idiots that play this game or don't play it enough, you know, fuck off. Because I liked it, because then I could find stuff. I don't care if it shows the mission. I just want it to show the town. Then it would be easier to place your scouts and you wouldn't waste them so much. Oh, wow! Efficiency! Holy shit! And that's true. I don't care if it shows me the map, the mission. I don't give a shit. I'd like it to show me the town so I'd be more efficient with my scout placing. That's what I'd like. So when I scanned and synchronized, it would show me where the towns were. You know, like it used to do. Not like it does now. And you have no fucking clue where you are. And when it vaguely says you should be somewhere, you can't figure that out either.
I have to stay low.
Well, I was going to stay low, but apparently I tripped. Claim now, because I want you to hurry up and claim that, because God forbid, if you didn't have a season, you wouldn't make money on it. Although, they need a better lesson in how to do a season. Because these things are a little long. Like, they put out 4 missions. Okay, 4 missions only gives you 400. So therefore, it gives you half a bar at the most, right? So this would take you 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, alright, 16, 20, 24, 22, 26, 28, that's right, 30, 34, roughly 30 missions, right? Well, roughly 30 missions. And they only give you 4 weeks, so that's like 5 to 6 weeks at the most for one, and then it's another 5 or 6 weeks for the next one. Oh, nice, a Koga. Communo Koga. Was that where I was headed? Wait a minute. Communo Koga? Where was I? What was I doing? This guy? This guy right here? Facing Kai, nigga. Nope, that's not it. Along the main road to town. I have no clue. Okay. Like I said, if you go up on the synchros, it should show you the town, so at least you know where you're headed. Instead of having to drive over to find them. You literally have to ride your horse all around these fucking places to find the towns, instead of synchronizing them when you synchro. You know what I'm saying? And that right there is a pain in the ass. Is that close to where I was going? Because otherwise than that, they're useless. There ain't no need to go to this, to be honest. Watch, I'll show you. Oh no, it's a mysterious route. It's a Kogo. Cemento Kogo. Find that later, and we'll loot the check. Like I said, when I get to max level, I want to do it again, and then the gear will be like max level. 14. Tap on. I mean, yeah, because it's real confusing. It's hard to find these small little towns that they want you to go to when you can't see them when you do a synchronized. Watch. I'll show you. But this is what she wants you to do, and I think this is just foolish. I'm sorry, I just think it is. I've played every Assassin's Creed game for I don't know how long, since when they first come out. And back then I was just a teenager. Now I'm 60 damn years old, still doing stupid shit. Alright, this little base, we're gonna go through it.
What is it?
I'm driving it. It goes faster than following. Follow the road, it goes slow. He kind of putters along, like watch. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't go really fast. He just kind of putters. Which is great if you want to get a soda or something. You just leave him on there and you take off. But when you want to really get there because you're, you know, sitting here, you gotta push in the button and it's running. He goes a lot faster that way. You know, I love the game, and don't get me wrong, I just wish it was more clarified on where shit was. And the scouts replenished a little bit faster, like half a season maybe, instead of a full season. You get your resources a little more, and then you don't have to fucking dig around for them. And wait.
They'll raise the alarm if they see me.
What's going on over there?
What's going on over here? I am. You're dead. Now. You're dead. Who are you? Oh, y'all! You touch it, dead means. Blue box, and I'm sure the bird's right there. Yep, see it. God, wow, nice. I'm gonna really deco this. See, it doesn't show, it just shows undiscovered things. It doesn't really show the cities or the names and the tags. So I climb up here to get a question mark. Yeah, that makes me so happy. Thumbs up to that. So I traveled all the way up here to get a question mark. Watch. It will show the other birds, and then it shows the icons. And viewpoint, another viewpoint, right? And that will show the viewpoint. It's easy as hell, but it doesn't tell you where they are. Then you get a question mark. And you can sit there, and the only way you can find it is if you place a marker and go get it. So what the fuck is the sense of doing these? You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, but what is the sense of doing these if it's still a question mark? See? 3 question marks. Bing, bing, and bing. I'm thinking that could be a town, because it's got a lot of question marks. Which is on the other side of that mountain, I'm thinking. And even if I go, because they're all like, well, try this, right? Try your, that doesn't work. your C mark. You observe, and it's supposed to supposedly tell you what they are, which it doesn't. Right. But if you place a marker and travel there, you know, you'll know what it is. What is the
Careful.
finding
This
the
place is on alert.
Yeah, they're already dead. Kill them all. Where's that gold box? There's another gold box right here somewhere. Where was it? I just start from the top. There it is. You know, that's the only thing I have an issue with right there. Is the synchronized points used to tell you what the little towns were in the berms. You know what I'm saying? With the county. It would tell you where they were, and then you could go there if you needed to, and then the question marks would light up when you got there. And I know, oh, they're mystified and they need to know. No, no, no. This is just bullshit, and you just might as well say bullshit. Because you're listening to those fucking idiots that play these games and think they know better for everybody else. And guess what? They don't. Because if they did, we wouldn't be fucking playing. We'd be playing like them, which we're not. Like this city here. Unknown. No, not. Oh, there it is. Good. Well, it's a temple. I hope that's the whole city, because that's what it looks like. Path of the Chosen, because I already finished it. Still, you know what I mean? It's just, why do you have a viewpoint if you don't fucking get anything out of it? I do not get it. See? Question marks. Oh, it showed me where the question marks were. Yay! So if I go over here, there's going to be more question marks beside them? Like, watch. I'm going to do this just for the video purposes. I'm going to hit everything, every one of them. Okay? Just to show you what I mean, I'm going to hit every one of them. Because it's going to be a lot of traveling, I'm going to put you on autoflow and bore my video viewers. I'll be right back. I'm going to get some water. You can watch my horsey go bloom, 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 bloom. Okay, so I'm assuming there's birds around here somewhere. Give me enough time to go get my soda, my water, and get some drink. Okay, let's look for the birds. Are there any bad guys? In the tree? Oh, it's on the door. Alright. In the building over there. I mean, otherwise than that, you might as well take them out. I mean, they're useless. You know what I mean? Because watch, it's going to go around in a circle. Yeah, I love doing that because when I got up there, they caught me something. Now watch. shrine there. Right. Okay, and that's mapped out because I bought the map, right? I bought the map to get the shrine. There's another birdie post over there. Oh, wait, might actually see a village. We got the pagoda. Hero Shrine, sweet. I'm assuming that's a town right there, right? Now we're going to go to the next viewpoint, which is over there. Let's go. What's that? Yeah. Poor dude. Die, buddy. What happened to you? Climbed all the way up here and died? That's terrible, bud. Well, that doesn't look good. That's a lot of blood. Wait a minute. That's a lot of blood. I don't like that. Does that mean there's some dude down here? Let's grab it. Okay, can't grab a scout. I'll have no mission. Okay, getting closer. Maybe. Finding this dude. I'm gonna go there. I'm getting closer somewhere. Okay, I got 26.7. Why is that blood here? Why is it body? Doesn't make any sense. I must have killed the guy. Are they down or are they out? See why he's next to her chest? Okay, next viewpoint, where was it? It was right here somewhere. That it? Is that it? Show me the temples. But I think I've already been there. Question mark still. Do I have these up here? Which ones do I have? Grab that one. Let's hit this one. Okay, moving. Onward. tray at? Where is it? Up there. Got it. You gotta climb? Alright. A little cardio with your brain? Where's the thing? That's a tree. There's a praying temple up here. Where is it? Where is it? I didn't know on the big rock. Check out that big rock. There was a white temple here somewhere. Is it way bigger? Maybe? Maybe. Wait, up, up. Might be right. Oh, yeah, it is. Overlooking the rock. Got it. There was. Yeah. Daisy. Okay, birdie, coming up. Where are you sliding to? Is that one like boats all the way in the line? Look at them, they're all the same distance apart. Cool. I do like the boats. I got a lot of boats. It's cool. It is cool. Yeah, there's another shrine. Some location. I did the eagle thing for absolutely ridiculous. Sorry, I'm not being rude, but trust me, this used to be cool as shit when you get up here, you do this, and then it show you all the little towns around it. You know what I mean? So then you knew where you were headed, at least on whatever you were after. And yeah, you gotta use the scouts to find the blue thing, but hello? Do you have to use the scouts to find every town too? Back up to the next one. And this is what ticked me off, was because... Why are you not pathfinding? Oh, I was too close to the mountain. I think that was it. Okay, pathfind. That's the one across the way. That's in a different county, right? No, that's the same one, I think. Okay. I think that's in a different county, isn't it? Different country? Nope, that's the same one. Alright, so we'll do it. You know what I mean? It should at least shine it up so you know what the hell you're going for. I mean, I'm not talking about anything special. A white dot where the town is would be great.
Nothing. nothing wrong with a Yamabushi eye.
I can't get caught here.
Hey! Do not move up! I'm saying to you!
You done? Looks like it. Look out. Come on. Get up there. Down. Climb up where the bird is, dude. Stop going by it. Come on, up. There we go. More question marks. Okay, now I got all the way this way. How many shrines? Good. I'll get one of those. That's in a different country. We don't need that one. We head for this one first and then head back out. Look, nowhere to be found, because I don't even know what the hell this is over here. Because I can't tell with all the white. Alright, hold on a minute. I'm gonna go. I want to remove that so I can head for the boat one first. Pass. Okay, horse. Go, buddy. Here we go. We're in the Windy Mountains. Nice. I just passed another one of these. Come on, let's go take care of this. Move it. Okay, these guys found what they opened. They range about 100 hours. You know, this game's gonna have to be at least 200 hours before I ever finish everything. You know what I mean? And I get that, it's great because it's Assassin's Creed and, you know, you like a lot of hours when you play it. You don't have to play it all at once. It's crazy. Little raptors. I'm not fully in depth with Assassin's Creed, but I do love the game. You know what I mean? But I do hate it when they try to fix something because somebody wants them to. And to be honest, the guys are friggin' nuts. Okay? Well, there's all blue dots that go to your... Yes. You know what? It's good to find your objectives because, you know, that way they get done. Okay? Anybody who's stupid enough to say, oh, I don't want to see my objectives, then good. Go fuck off. Alright? You can get a button for that. But everybody else should be able to see their objectives. That simple. Because you're a retard and we all know it. You know what I mean? I'll tell you what media and gaming industry has made. Narcissistic little kids that have no responsibility whatsoever because they don't take any flack for it because mommy and daddy or somebody takes care of them and they never have to take any flack for their own responsibility of making mistakes and doing things. So they basically tell these developers to do whatever and then they wonder why, hence everybody hates the damn game. You're not getting it. You want complete immersion in a game for VR and everything else, then go buy a VR game that's got complete immersion in it. It's that simple. You know what I mean? If you want complete immersion in a video game, then you are in the wrong department. You want complete immersion? Open your door and walk outside. See some grass. Because you want complete immersion and then the next minute you're bitching because it's not 60 frames per second. That's not complete immersion. And yes, I am settling for something that's good. They did a really good job making this game. I don't need to have negative effects on my videos because I don't care if I get views or not. Wow. Holy shit. I don't have to be popular to fill my own ego. Wow. How'd that happen? Yep. Don't get me wrong, I like having views. I also like playing and watching people, you know, and showing people how to get things done. I'm gonna do a walkthrough on this eventually, but yeah, I'm gonna wait until we get new game plus and shit.
Who is skilled enough to take my Yabusame challenge?
No thanks. I didn't even dare try that yet. Where's my sick point? Where's the bird? I can use that boat, right? What do you guys think? Think that's my boat? More bucks. These are cool. I like these things. This is neat. I like this. They should do that shit in other games with their season system. Bring us that boat. Use that boat. These birds are cool. trade block. Trade for armor penetration. Trade for armor penetration. There you go. Oh, now what? Every fucking time. Give me a minute. Yaz? Hello? Nope, I'm good. No longer interested in the product. We got it. Whatever. Made a lot of sense. We're good. Iron, no longer interested in the product.
Easiest way to stay safe is to stay.
What the fuck was that? That was lovely. What the hell was that? Must have been an exploding barrel or something. I must have tipped it. Oh, come on, climb up. You just did 5 seconds ago. What the hell was that? Alright, that's enough of it. Yeah, when you get a boat, they all fucking come at you at once. Alright, so I gotta climb up there and get the bird, but let's see what the hell's in here first. There, I got stuff. get down. Yep. Up. Oh, come on. You. I'm a freaking acrobat by now. No, otherwise, Matt, the parkour just needs a little fine tuning. It kind of sticks in certain areas where it shouldn't. That kind of thing. Go, birdie. I think that's the border, and they just put boats there. That way you don't go all spastic with a boat and take off. Place a marker on it. Why can't I? Can I not look up straight and do it, or what? Down there, in the water. Alright, next birdie synchronization. No, I haven't done an archery yet on horseback. I don't want to. It's the whole, I haven't used a bow at all in this game. And then the first time I did, it sucked.
Who is skilled enough to take my...
Not me, man. Okay, let's go. Now, I think when you get all the birds in one country, it should cover the whole fucking area. And then I think when you should get all the birds in another country, it should cover the whole area. Now, if it's set up to get all the birds and then it covers everything, then that's bullshit. That's a lot of birds. Stop. Where's the birdie? Oh, it's way up here. Where's the marker? Go, baby! Pathfinder on. Don't get me wrong, riding on the road gets you a lot of places, but it's good enough. Either that or you should set the circle so it does. Like, you know what I mean? Give it a little more area of effect so when you're riding on the road, you'll find more stuff instead of having to turn and drive into the city and then drive out. Guys like, I never wear my horse. Ride my horse. Good for you. That's all I gotta say to that. You know how big this map is? Got Mech Warrior to play, which I haven't done yet. I'm going to play that. I want that Kodiak. Clans isn't bad, but it's not like Mercenaries. I wish it was better. I wish it was like Mercenaries. Or they should at least give us a clan mech pack after this is over for Mercenaries. Yeah, finalize the game out. You know what I mean? they should have done was made clans and then finalized it with Merc Pack of Clan Max. Because I love playing Clan Max, but you gotta get a whole different game for it. It's just kind of stupid. Because you have no planets to play on, you don't have other planets to go to, you just fucking have the storyline and that's it. And they do this with every clan game. They make a shitty clan game and they make a perfect Innisphere game. Makes no sense. Well, the Innisphere has more places. The point is they're in the Innisphere. Take the mercenary game, add a little more to it, you know, call it the Innisphere or the Invasion, and then put Clan Max in. Real simple.
This place is hostile. Best to go unnoticed.
Look at you.
Oh?
Something there!
Knock knock. Hello. Anyone? Let me try this before I climb the big tower. Like inside the tower. Alright, too good. What's it? No, I love it, but the whole assassin thing turned me off from trying to be stealthy. It did, honestly. I mean, I know other people love it, and that's fine. I'm glad they do. Don't get me wrong. If you like playing it, then by all means. But it did. It turned me the fuck off. Would you climb the fucking ladder like you're supposed to? Stop climbing the walls. Ladder? Look at that. There you go. No, and that's the thing. I mean, I wish these were worth something, but they're really not. They're not worth climbing where the fuck are these? You know, up the view, don't get me wrong, it's a great view. Yeah, great view. Great. But it really doesn't do anything for you. It gives you more question marks. Yay. That's what I wanted. Like that town. You can't even tell what that town is. I have no fucking clue what it is. And it's probably the town I've been looking for an hour and a half, right? But I'm gonna get all these marks and mark this whole country like I did last one. 4 feet. Let's go. I have the deluxe pack, so I got the thing. wanted just to find the county, that would be fine. It would help by the way you were descriptive with your missions. But when it's a big white blank space and there's no county, no fucking nothing, you know, like this town right here. Look out, guys. Sorry. Angel Coward. That's where it is. Up there. Alright, we're good. Hi, horsey. Thank you. Oh, yeah. And yes, if you're looking for waypoints, you kind of have to use her because he can't climb or use a grappling hook. He can climb, he just doesn't do a really good job at it. That's why a lot of times when I'm searching for something, otherwise, Nat, beautiful game. Loved the story, it was great. It actually made me tear up. The side missions, the allies, and the sex with half of them, I don't get, but like I said, too much crap. But that's with every game these days. That's not you guys' fault. That's just with every game. Well, I'm blatantly playing with you guys. But yeah, pretty much. All this touchy-feely crap on everything is just retarded. I don't see the sense of it. An assassin is supposed to be cold, calculating, and killing. It isn't supposed to be nice and smushy. You understand? It's like Hitman, right? Hitman, perfect example. That motherfucker was cold as hell. He didn't care. He just killed them all. And yes, you gotta have a backstory. I get in Assassin's Creed. That's great. Most Assassin's Creeds have to have a good backstory. Why did she go on the outside instead of going in? Would you get up there? Oh my fucking god. Ah! Thank you. In. Nope. Down. Look at that. One more page. One more. Up. Ground. Damn it. Why can't I get out? Lovely purpose. Pages? No pages. There's 4 pages in here. I don't see no white dots. I love it. There's 4 pages in here, but you can't see anything. Like, look. Anybody see a white dot? I don't. I see the one in front of me. There it is. There. How much was it get? Okay. Like, how the hell am I supposed to get that? Another one. Oh, they're having a beanie day. A beaky day. That's Daisy. Awful disrespectful. Okay, one more page. Where is it? Further up this mountain. Wait, why is that gotta be? Ah! No, I love this game. It's actually pretty good. I was surprised. I mean, we've been waiting for a Japanese Assassin's Creed for like ever. And and it is really good. I mean, a lot of people don't think it is. I mean, I have things with it. I mean, like, the synchronized points, they should be more useful and less fucking bullshit. You know what I mean? When you hear somebody and they're like, well, I don't like the fact that it has blue dots everywhere you go for a mission. Well, fuck you. You know what I mean? Because the rest of us like to know where we're going. And that's the God's honest truth. I will be straight up and blank with that. That'd be like going to a Call of Duty and not knowing where the flag is on capture the fucking flag. Or, you know, conquest or whatever it is. Domination. Yeah. I don't know where the flag is. Run over all that map, don't know where it is. You know what I mean? There goes the whole domination thing. You can't hold the flag if you don't know where it is. Stupid. I mean, seriously, anybody that says shit like that, you should just look at them and say no.
I want more sake.
It
Now!
won't hurt their feelings. I swear it won't.
You have made the
serious, and
right
if it does
choice
hurt their
coming
feelings,
to
tell
me.
them play a different game. Nut up or shut up these days. I'm serious. And I know that
I'm
sounds
sorry
so
to see you
sexist,
leave.
but it's the truth. Nut up or shut up. If they don't like your game, tell them screw off. Trust me, they'll buy it more. Perfect example, right? Perfect example. Hogwarts. You can't buy that game. It's tranny. Da 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 da. It doesn't have it. It's so rude. Da, 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 da. Everybody bought the fucking thing because of the controversy. You know what I mean? If you stand there and tell your players fuck off, you know what I mean? Maybe they'll start buying it more, just because they want to see why you're telling us to screw off if you don't like it. You know what I mean? And that's the truth. I mean, players are so irritating and retarded these days. It's foolish. And I will say that. I mean, I agree with you there. Players can be fucking anal because they are. Because we've given them a right to sit on their ass and do absolutely nothing. And play games and complain. You know what I mean? And that's the truth. I mean, I've spent my life. I've worked it. I've lived it. I was in the military. I would go on for days. I actually get out and see the grass. Not very often, but I do. And that's the thing is you can't sit inside. And I ain't a creator. I know I ain't. You know what I mean? I know you guys do a wonderful job, don't get me wrong. But I'm tired of 400 things we don't need to do just to impress people to say you are. Okay? I fit all the categories. I'm feminist, I'm political, I'm this, I'm that. You know what? I don't have to. I'm me, myself, and I. Why the fuck should I have to fit everybody's fucking wants and needs? For one. Okay? When you build a game, you shouldn't build on wants and needs. The simple thing you need to build is a good story, good gameplay, because there's really shitty gameplay, and I mean shitty. I mean, but then again, I've seen games where people grab it and the gun's falling out of their hands and they're a digital character and they're blocks and shit, but they'll still play it. And yet they sit there and go, oh, I don't like the 60 FPS, oh no. But yet they'll play it if it's fun. That's what I mean. People have got to the point where they're way too anal because they've been too entitled. And that's the only simplified truth. That goes for both sides of the fence.
If I'm seen, I'll have to fight my way out.
And it's the truth. They see that they are entitled to everything and they need it and they're going to have it and you're going to have to suffer. And I hate to tell them, life doesn't work that way and it never has and never will. And I know you're like, oh, that's what the president said. Yeah, well, the president is kind of right in some areas and then in the other areas he's feeling fucking entitled like he always is. He thinks that his job means he can do whatever the hell he wants. perfect example of that, right, would be to read our Constitution and then go to England and ask them what their right is, like their parliament is, and they'll tell you the difference. You know what I mean? In the beginning of the Constitution, it doesn't say we the president, it says we the people. And maybe he needs to be reminded of that. You know? Like I said, gaming and simple things like that, you gotta stop listening to these guys that sit on their asses and play the game and all they do is play the game. That's not, how do I say this? A well-rounded look at it. That's a diluted, biased look of it. Do you understand? Like, I used to love game review from a certain writer. You know what I mean? And then about, what was it? A year ago with Hogwarts Legacy, like I said, perfect example, right? This was a game that people were waiting on because they loved the books. They loved the story. Okay. And somewhere along the line, somebody pointed at it and went, "That's homophobic." And I went, "What the fuck does it matter?" Because one, it's a story, which means it's written to be not reality. Yeah. Now it should have your political views, that one's political views, your sex, your race, your guidance, everything in the damn story, instead of just having a story. And that's the truth. Okay? Yasuke likes this girl named Lady Ocean. Okay, in the story. Okay, I'm gonna, spoiler alert. He likes this girl in the story. Can't be together because she's a hoity-toity Japanese person and he's a round eye. Okay? That's the way it was back at this time and date with Japanese. And to be honest, they were really fucking racist. Because their race was the only race. You get what I'm saying? Alright? That doesn't mean they were cruel, that doesn't mean they were mean, that doesn't mean they were, something was wrong with them. That just means their island was the only island, and they didn't look past anything but their island. You understand? And still to this day, they still don't look past anything but their island. They enjoy their island, they like their home. You know what I mean? And they focus on it. There's nothing wrong with that. None whatsoever. Okay? Do we have to run around and say, you have to be like the Americans? No, we don't. Because it's their island. It's not our island. We didn't buy it. We don't own it. You know what I mean? And just because we fought a war and won, and they became our allies, doesn't mean we still own it. You understand? Their view doesn't have to be our view. And apparently in this world, everybody thinks your view has to be everybody's view. If it was, then we'd all be retards. I'm serious. Nobody would have an opinion of their own. That simple. Do you like pepperoni? Do you? Because at one point in time, everybody thought pepperoni was the greatest, so that's all they made for pizza was pepperoni. Then people started liking more on their pizzas, and all of a sudden the pizza shops had to diversify. Oh my God. To make different kinds of pizzas. Because everybody was tired of having pepperoni. So if you had to think like Trump, you have to think like this one and that one, and you're forced to do it, there goes your choices. Okay? Like, this big bad gamer doesn't want blue dots on his game that show him where the missions are because he wants them to be immersed and try to find it. Okay, that's fine, but that's kind of like going out in the woods and going to a campsite and your friends are going to be at the campsite and you have no clue where that campsite is, have no clue, didn't look at Google Maps, can't have Google Maps, wait, you got to take away from Google Maps because God forbid you'll find everything on Google Maps, which gives you more entitlement then back in the day, you had to remember where the road was and actually find it. Right? Before the internet was found. But yet, when you go outside, you don't do anything unless it's got Google Maps with GPS attached to it, do you? Now you wonder why people are starting to think in groups and voting for retards that don't belong in where they should be. And, what else? Telling people how to play games because it's the way they like it. And you making the game that way instead of making the game like it should be. Yeah. Like telling them to fuck off because that's the way they want it. Because you made it that way. You understand? When did free will become fucking follow everybody else? And that's the God's honest truth. I'm not siding with anybody because I don't care to. I don't give a shit. You get what I'm saying? Do I think the game could use a little more help like this? You know, like here you go. I got this bird, that bird, that bird. Okay, I'm missing. Nope, that's on the other country, not this country, right? We were going to do one country, right? Oh my god, Nagori. There it is. I've been looking for it for hours. I must have looked in the wrong spot. Anyways, I'm going to get these birds done anyways, because that's what I'm doing. Alright. We're going to skip this. We're going to feet along here. I'm going to go to this first. It won't be such a long ride. But I'm going to get all the birds done in this county and see what it does. If it does not green the whole area and make it visible, then I don't want no part of it. You guys got to fix it. Okay, because it should at least cover the whole area and give you towns that you know, landmarks somewhere. You know what I mean? This whole gotta find it with a scout everywhere you go to clear out the. And don't get me wrong, I like finding the quest with the scouts. That's fine. I get that, but you're not. You know what I mean? To search the whole fucking area with scouts is kind of stupid when you have these marks, viewpoints. What is a viewpoint when it doesn't give you anything? No view, no nothing. Oh yeah, it goes around in a circle, gives you a pretty view, but that's about it. Otherwise than that, it gives you what? Check marks? Question marks? That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to do my views so I could have a question mark. You know, and that's not really playing it. That's just telling you to give a little more diversity. Which is, well, spread the pad now. I don't care about diversity and shit. Really, I don't. I'm so tired of hearing what I have to say to people instead of what I should be saying to people. Alright? And the first thing you should do is say hello. And if they don't like that, then fuck them. You know what I mean? If I have to walk up to somebody and guess their goddamn pronouns, you know what? I'm just not going to talk to them. Because there's no sense. Their conversation isn't relevant and it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? It just isn't. Because their conversation is going to be all about them. And what if I wanted to know what time it was? You know what I mean? And that's the thing. You've given these people way too much entitlement for foolish things. And that's the God's honest truth. This story, beautiful. You know what I mean? The allies, good question. Having romantic options for every ally? You know what I'm saying? It's redundant. It's getting boring. It's getting to the point where people don't want to buy a AAA game because all that shit. And I'm serious. AAA games are losing their grip on stuff because people just don't want to buy them anymore. They want to buy a simple game that's simple and easy. And I know that seems a little simplified, but it is. I'm not playing a game for politics. I'm playing a game for fun, relaxation, rest, enjoyment. You know what I'm saying? If I can't enjoy it without somebody sticking their fucking views in it, then what is the sense of playing it? Now, I'm not saying don't make games like that, because you should. If that's what you want to do. Look, it's like this. I believe in freedom. Freedom means that you can choose whatever the hell you want in your life. If you want to cut your titties off and become a man, by all means, enjoy it. Have at it. You know what I'm saying? That's freedom. Freedom is the choice to do things, not be told you can't do things. But it is also the choice to follow laws. You know, you're gonna have some laws. You can't have too much anarchy because, you know, shit doesn't get done. You know what I mean? And that's simple shit, like pay for your roads, your schooling, this, that, and the other thing. Right? We don't need another holiday name change because of some idiot who wants to get his name on it. And that's the truth. The hubris. You know what I mean? Of having to change every fucking holiday so you can be important. Or relevant. Is entitlement. Instead of doing your damn job. You know what I'm saying? You don't ask the guy at the counter at the cashiers or Gas and Go, you know what I mean? What holiday he wants and should we change it into his name? You want him to help you pay for your gas. That's what you want. And that's the thing. It's got to that point where nobody socializes anymore. Everything is entitlement. It's handed to them. I mean, shit, when they told my kid he needed a MacBook for school, and I went, why? Oh, so they can learn better. I was like, learn what? And they were like, well, he can use his Google and stuff to help him with history and studying. And I said, what happened to books? And she went, oh, you don't need those anymore. And I'm like, where's the sense in showing him the work he has to do to get to where he needs to go? Oh, that's old days. Yeah, now we get a bunch of kids. And no offense to any children, right? Now we have a bunch of kids that feel entitled to everything. And they get Uber and shit delivered to them and they never leave the fucking house. And that's the truth. They need to get out once in a while with their son and enjoy themselves. I mean, I lived a life of whatever. I mean, I went to war, I did this, I did that. But I lived a life. You know what I mean? I enjoyed it. Again, you should say where that is, right there. You should say, like, hey, that's village this. That should be village that, unless it's one big temple, which I'm pretty sure it's not. Could be another one. There's gotta be another viewpoint. I mean, that's the God's honest truth. That's why I like a game that has choices. But you really shouldn't have a ton of choices. I'm serious. If there's a love interest in the game, fine, put it in the game. You know what I'm saying? But if there's 400 love interests because you gotta suit every race, creed, and whatever, that's way too much stuff and too many hours in the game that you're adding that dilutes the fact of whatever you're playing. And that's the truth. And you gotta be, I gotta be telling you, gamers these days that are making walkthroughs, they must be going, oh my god, another fucking thing I got a video. Instead of enjoying the game and making a walkthrough so everybody can find stuff that don't know how to find stuff. You know what I mean? And that's simple. Oh, ain't done. I'm tired of lunch. I'm getting hungry. It's two more birds. One there and one there. Let's go to this one first. I think we should start from right here. Yes. Ugh. You should probably darken in the map outlines too to show you what country's what. Okay, let's get ahead to this. Look for the bridge. Pathfinder on. Okay. Grab a horse. And away we
What
go.
are you doing?
Go in and get off this. Oh, maybe get off this horsey. Well, it's not bad. It's just 2 hours. Is that the guy I'm looking for? Is it seriously the guy I'm looking for? Oh, I gotta talk to the Templars. Alright. What's up, buddy? Oh, I gotta have talk. No, we'll go up to the thing. See ya! Oh, okay. Oh, now I got it. We'll come back to you in a minute. Otherwise than that, it's a nice game. I love how the grass seems. And trust me, that shit used to be a luxury, and now everybody thinks they should do it. You know, it's like, dude, that used to be such a luxury just to have the wind blow the tree. And it actually looked like a tree moving. There used to be sticks that would just move because the wind, you know what I mean? They'd make them randomly move, so that way when the wind was blowing, you know, it would be a different direction or the same direction all the time. They had to keep it closed environments because they couldn't do an open world. And don't get me wrong, some of that has given us a better game. But like I said, it's getting to the point where it's too convoluted. There's too much. You know what I mean? There's too much story, and the base story is so like Yusuke, right? Yusuke's story is, well, hell, I didn't know what his purpose was, besides being a big gorilla that could kill everything, until the end of it, when he had to go after the Templars and kill the slavers that brought him here. And that's the God's honest truth. I didn't even have a clue what his story was until that happened. Must be another road that goes sideways. Yep, walkway. And that was the truth. I didn't have a clue what Yusuke's story was. I knew there was something. I knew there was some reason why he was picked, and he was revenging Nobugata's death. Yeah, okay, I got that part. You know what I'm saying? But
Stick to the shadows. I don't want trouble.
Some dude who's French or Portuguese and nuts right out.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, so now his real story's gonna start. You know what I'm saying?
Huh?
I will cut you in two.
And that's really what I thought. I was like, now his real story's gonna start. And then you come and find out that he can, the slaver, spoiler alert, that took him, right, was the actual, what he really wanted to do, instead of all the other stuff he was doing because he was honor bound to do it. And I was like, you could have just left it with honor bound. I mean, he was doing great with that. I mean, he literally had a purpose being honor bound as a samurai to fulfill what his master wanted. You know what I mean? After his death. And that was perfect. I didn't see anything wrong with that. And they needed to add another one for it, for the Templar thing, because of the slaver issue. Now, I'm sorry, but that was kind of, to me, an overreach. And it was. I really thought it was an overreach, to be honest. good, don't get me wrong, that part of the story was neat, but it was an overreach. Like, he literally avenged his samurai master, you know what I mean, from this set of people that planned his end, and then you put in slavers at the end of it. And I was like, oh my god, they just didn't do that, right? It's like you were reaching to get more out of the story so people wouldn't complain about the fact that he was black. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, dude, when did we become a body that has to do what people like? I mean, seriously, a body around the world that has to do what everybody likes. Or 10 people like. You know what I mean? And I call it the fucking cabin fever sickness because we get a lot of here in the winter. You know what I mean? And then when you get out and you see the spring, you got moving around, you're not so grumpy and growly. You know what I'm saying? And it's leftover. It's stupid. I have to hate everybody because I sit inside during COVID. You know what I mean? Oh, and that's another thing.
This is the Daikan's card.
Yeah, I already killed them. We ain't gonna worry about that. But you kind of get what I'm saying is it's gone to the point where it's all convoluted, okay? If I sit home and bitch about this person, then everybody should bitch about this person. And it's like, no, hell no. That's my opinion, not your opinion. You know, I get it. You don't like them, I don't like them, that's fine, but you gotta have a good reason to not like them. You ever heard of, what was it back in the day, fake people that would just say anything to get into the group? That's media, folks. Nobody's your friend on media, okay? I don't give a shit who you are. If their views don't go up, and it's because you're hanging out with them, because your views are going up, they're gonna drop you like a bad fucking habit. Because they want their entitlement. You understand what I'm saying? They want what to do, but they don't want to work for it, is what I'm saying. That life's a whole rolling home. Yup. Just got a feeling I'm going the wrong way. I should be going up to this thing here, but I'm not. I'm going in the opposite direction. Place marker. Yeah, I'm going way over there, which I should be going way over here. Remove all markers. Yep, that's it. Yeah, you gotta do this after a while, because sometimes your doggy or your horse gets way confused. He goes the wrong way. Back this way. Oh! Stop hanging. And I know everybody wants to go to a simpler time with more rules. That's not gonna happen to me. Times change, people change, things change. And no matter what you say, life changes. You know, this ain't the 80s. If it was when we had Michael Jackson back being a popular star doing whatever the hell he was doing. You know what I mean? And that's another thing. When did it become, if they're not famous anymore, let's hang them by the yard arm? Right? When did that happen? Granted, some of them weren't perfect, but then again, who were? Who was? I mean, you have some of your favorite actors right now, and what? I love Tom Hanks, don't get me wrong, that man can act in a lot of things. But I do remember a time when he was an alcoholic. And he was a comedian on the circuit. You know what I mean? And he cleaned up and he's done better with his life. But oh my God, what if he did something worse, wrong, while he was drunk? Holy shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, he used to drink. He used to drink heavily of it. You know what I mean? But I'm proud of him because he went beyond it. But that was his choice, not your choice, not everybody else's choice. And guess what? It ain't your fucking business either. Just like it ain't my business. You know what I mean? Another one, Keith Sutherland. Great actor and everything. But that man does not have a clean past. You know what I mean? But what does it matter? You know what I mean? To be honest, what does it matter? It's not your life, it's his life. And he's done way better with it now. Robert Downey Jr., same thing. Iron Man. You know what I mean? That man didn't have a perfect life either. But the thing is they've decided to fix him to change him, and they've decided to do it on their own. But see, I had to ride around for 2 hours to get every point in this country just to find this place. Because I couldn't see it because it was all in white. See, we're looking for it. Uh-oh.
My father admired the Negoroshu. They inspire all who resist the daimyo.
I'll see what's hiding.
Where is this? It's right there. It is on top of the building. Come through, look out. Up. Now, I think when you do that, the whole country should be like green. You know what I mean? At least do that. Take the white off. We'll make the cities visible. Give them white dots. You have to like zoom in and see it. You know, you gotta do a little work. Suing. I gotta talk to that dude and then go find these dudes and kill them. The guy we're looking for. Hoi. Down. Just drop. I get if it's gonna hurt. It's fine.
I'm not leaving. You have much to answer for.
You know what you're talking about? Hey, you, come here.
I'm not leaving.
Are you coming over here or what? About time.
Where are you?
Over here. You hear a whistle? Come here, Num Num. Come on. See how many we can put in the bale bag. Come on. Come here.
Come fight me.
Damn it. Alright. Alrighty. So, 2 hours is almost up, so it's gonna be time to eat, because I need to eat. Gotta have some num-nums. Some meat. Out of 5.
Better not be a waste of time.
Down. Come here, blood snip. Come on. Keep coming. Well, how the hell am I supposed to get that one? It's way under. Wait. Under. More. Gold down there. Key down there. There's a mansion, I think. There's no one over there. There is it. Now I can't be it. Is it? It can't be it. could be. Fun. Yeah. Alright, so let's go over there with that. No, I don't think it's it. All right, where's the next one? 9 miles away. Ah, it's up there. Weird. Okay, I'm gonna save it out here. Over here. Good. Alright, I need to make something to eat. Oh, God. Darn it. Chemical levels now be 60. I don't like those tracks. I really don't. I don't like them. You gotta have maps. No, I don't want them. I don't want nothing to do with them. Now this I like. That I do not. Alright, bye-bye. Have a good one. See you later. Yep. Thank you for watching. Hit